Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So guys, in this video we are going to learn new topic with the Laravel and Firebase for PHP. Okay, so guys, we'll be using our Firebase with the PHP and Laravel application. So guys, let's get started. So we are going to do a CRUD application using Laravel 6, which is available over here. So let's go to our Firebase PHP documentation where you'll find installation under overview Laravel. So let's click on this, control click. You'll move to GitHub repository and let's go below guys. Here is the Firebase for Laravel. Okay, so installation part Laravel thing, right? So you need to install this Laravel Firebase in your Laravel application. So before getting started you need to install this. So what version you are going to install? Laravel. So currently the version is 8, but our Firebase PHP for Laravel it provides that is 6 guys. So 7 and 8 this package is not available few things. So let's begin with it guys. Let's go check out with Laravel 6.x installation, installing Laravel. Move below, here is the code guys. So let's copy this command and I want to create the project over here. So let's open the git bash guys, and now copy this, get back to your git bash, paste and rename this as Laravel 6 Firebase. Okay, hit enter. So guys, let's wait until it gets installed. So guys, our application installed successfully. Let's close this terminal and here is our Laravel 6 Firebase, and open with git bash and open with code guys. So let's move to our command prompt where PHP artisan serve, hit enter. So it's started. Let's close this, go to URL, let's type localhost 8000. Let's keep at first. Perfect guys, so this is our Laravel application. So under resource views on the welcome blade we have the output where Laravel plus Firebase for PHP. Okay, save. Cool guys, so now we are going to get started with Firebase installation, Firebase PHP installation. So let's move to GitHub repository and installation part. First thing, let's copy this, get back to your application, start your terminal and paste the code, hit enter. So it's installing. So let's wait for the complete installation. Perfect guys, so it has been successfully installed. Let's kill this terminal and yep guys, let's get back. Next step, need to go to your inside your Laravel. So you need to go to app.php under config folder and copy this. Copy. Let's go to config app.php, move below. So this is the providers and paste that. Give comma all set. Let's close this and again this is for Lumen, not required. And now guys, you need to do the configuration. So first let us publish this, copy and control tilde symbol backtick to open your terminal guys and hit enter. Perfect. So you can find that firebase.php file also over here. So yep, let's close this. And now let's get back. Let us set the credentials. So go to your .env file. So copy .env file, and after database only I want to paste that. So Firebase credential and then your database URL. So paste it. All set, guys. Let's give it double quotes. So guys, to get the Firebase credential and database URL, you need to create a project first. So let's get started with it. So let's move to our Firebase console, and with your email ID just log in and create a project. So let's add a project. My project name will be Laravel Firebase tutorial. Okay, hit enter. So you are going to next step. Let's continue this, and the service account, let's select default account for Firebase. Create a project. Creating a project, guys. So let's wait for this. Perfect. So it's done, guys, and now let's continue. Okay, so here is our Firebase, Laravel Firebase tutorial. So guys, now you need to go to your settings over here, project settings, and generate the which credentials. So you need to move over your service account, and we are using Firebase admin SDK, and just create a service account. So let's click on create. Perfect. So it's created, guys, and now you can generate a new private key. Let's click download this generated key, and it's over here, guys. Now let's take this. So let's move to downloads, Windows E, and this is the code, guys. So let's Control X and paste into your Firebase application directly. So this is my root directory where I have pasted this. Perfect, guys. So let's copy. Okay, Control C, get back to your application where you can find this over here. Okay, and paste it over here. Perfect, done. And then database URL we are missing, so let's get back. And yes, guys, so let's move to our build. Inside that build we are going to work with Realtime Database. So in further video we'll be learning about this authentication, Firestore database, everything. Okay, so click on Realtime Database and create database, guys. Done. So I'm going to select United States only. Next, let's select with this start in test mode and enable it. Perfect. So our database is created, guys, and this is our database link. So let's copy this and done. Let's get back to our application and paste it. All set, guys. So now let's get back. If you change anything in your .env file, you need to restart your application, otherwise error will be given. So guys, we have successfully done how to install our Laravel and Firebase in PHP with your database connection and creating the credential of your service account. So guys, let's see how to insert the data in Laravel Firebase. And now guys, in this we'll be learning how to set up a template for a Laravel application. So guys, now like a Navbar we will design and one simple card with the contact form. Okay, so guys, let's continue to build this. So let's move to our application. Let's close. Let's move to routes, web.php, and route : get function where you are going to create with the contacts where you are going to create one controller. So that will be the contact controller colon class, where you will call index page. Okay, index function. Let's comment this and create one controller, guys, first. So PHP artisan make colon controller. I want this controller to be created inside Firebase folder / contact controller. Okay, hit enter. So you can go to app http controller, you'll find Firebase folder contact controller. Perfect. So now, guys, let's create a function, public function with the name index function. And yep, let's kill this terminal. Return view, where you will tell inside my Firebase folder dot contact folder dot index page. Okay, so let's move to resource views. Inside this views, let's create a Firebase folder and one more folder with the name contact. Done. And inside this contact folder, I want to create a index.blade.php file. Perfect. So inside this Firebase folder, not under contacts, we are going to Firebase folder and create a file with the name app.blade.php. All set. Now, guys, you need to set up the files. So first, let's go to welcome, which is provided by the Laravel. Let's move top and just copy few things. Let's copy this, paste, get back, move below, and this is your body tag, guys. Perfect. So close the body. Now, guys, you can just py3, and above this you can use include function to include the navbar. So let's create one inc folder inside that navbar.blade.php file. Okay, so let's create that inside the Firebase folder. So this is my Firebase folder. Inside this Firebase folder, I want a folder with the name inc, and this is the navbar dot blade.php. So, guys, now let's move to our app. So this navbar is called. Perfect. So now over here we need to yield it. Yield, that will be a content. Done. So, guys, we are going to use Bootstrap 5 for the designing purpose. So let's go to getbootstrap.com, click on docs. Let's move below. This is CSS link, copy it and paste. All set. Let's remove this extra thing and the bundle file under JS, copy it, paste, and let's remove this. We do not require it. All set, guys. So now let's create one navbar. Let's copy this navbar, go to your file navbar, paste. We don't require few things, so let's remove it. And all set, guys. And instead of bg lite, we'll give primary. Save. Laravel Firebase, and this is your link. So we will tell this will be a contacts list, and create the URL, guys, over here. URL, which will be a contacts, the route we have created. Okay, save it. Let's close this file. Now let's get back to our index page. Let's extend that extends, which comes under Firebase folder dot app file, and the section is content. Okay, so this content, you need to just call that. Cool. All set, guys. and let's see the output. So can get over here, give contacts. Okay, route is not called. Why? We have commented it. Let's uncomment and import this class, guys. So just import the class of it and you can find it out. Perfect. So let's make this a white color, guys. Go to your navbar, dark, and make this to container. That's it. Refresh. Perfect. So click on contact list, you'll be over here. So same thing if you require on this home page, just need to add this code. So let's take this. Go to your welcome blade and remove, paste, remove this body tag and just end the section, guys. Paste. All set. So you can find it, contacts list. Perfect. So now let's get back, close this welcome, and now guys you can create one container, row column md12 where card header, inside this h4 tag you are going to tell contact list. So card body, here will be your all the contact data. So we'll see in further videos. Next video we'll be learning how to insert the data. So at that time I will show you. Add contact, add a class, guys, over here. Button small, button primary. Okay, so create a href URL where you will tell add contact. Perfect. Let's float end. So save and see the output. Refresh under contacts. Perfect, guys. So when you click on this add contact, that should go and insert the data. So we'll see in next video. So guys, we have successfully learned how to set up a Laravel file. That is, we have learned about the Laravel templating. Okay, how to insert the data into our Firebase real-time database. Okay, so guys, we are going to use Laravel application where with the help of Firebase admin SDK for PHP, we'll be inserting the data in our real-time database. So guys, to insert the data, first we need to create a table. So this is my database. Let's create one table. So let's create contacts and just give a value over there, and let's remove this. We don't need the value, just keep it null, guys. Perfect. So this is our contacts table, for example, reference table. Okay, so now guys, let's begin with our contact list. So click on it. On this add contact, when you click, a URL is created, guys. So let's create this. Let's get back. So first let's move to index. This was our add contact button with the URL add contact. So let's copy this and create a route for this, guys. So route : get function and go to the controller. So we are going to use the same controller. Let's copy and paste. Go to create function. Let's go to the contact controller, create a function with the name public function, create function, open and close, return view inside the Firebase folder, contact folder, create blade file. So let's move resource, views, Firebase, contact, inside this file, create.blade.php file. Perfect. So now guys, let's get back to index file, copy the same code and paste, and let's make some changes over here. So instead of contact list, add contact, and contact and make this button to danger design and keep a BACK back button name and make this as column 6. Perfect guys. So inside this our form will be, so start with the form where you are going to create an action URL where we will tell same URL. Okay, so add contact, we are going to store the data with the same URL. Method is equal to post and generate the CSRF token. Done. So guys, we need a input fields now, so let me just design with that. Form hyphen group dot margin bottom 3 and input dot form hyphen control, where the column field name using name attribute first underscore name. Let's give a label over here. You will tell, let's remove this for, we do not require first name. Perfect. So copy, paste, paste, paste. We required only 4 inputs: last name and phone number and 1 email address. So same way you're going to give last name, make this to small t, this will be a phone and this will be your email. Perfect. And simple guys, 1 button. Remove this button, save, design the class primary and the button type will be the submit. All set. So let's see the output. Refresh. Cool. So now guys, let's insert the data. So first step, we need data. Like when we click on the submit button, it goes to this URL with the post method. Okay, so let's go to web.php and create a route using post method where add contact comma the same controller will move on. So let's go to this controller and create a store function. So let's go to this controller guys, at public function with the name store function. All set. And now guys, you need to insert the data over here. So before that, let's get back to our real-time database. So first let's initialize the real-time database component guys. For that, in Laravel you can use over here, you can see that it's providing Laravel, you can use this. So let's copy this and paste. All set. Let's copy this and paste it. Perfect guys. So now you are getting the database connection. Okay, if you have given your .env file connections, right? So which you can see this in part 1. Let's close. So second step. Now let's move to saving data. Let me find that push function. So you can see that guys over here. Okay, so let's copy this method. Copy and use it over here. So your data will be inside this array, like fname. This will be our database column field name. Okay, and the request. So get the request, $request, the request which you get from your form. Okay, so these form request you are going to get form request of your input field name. Okay, so first name, copy and paste. So same way guys, you need to call for all the fields, which will be the last name, and this will call the last name, phone and email. Perfect. So same way you are going to keep for this also phone, email. Done guys. And now this database, so instead of this database, I need to copy this and paste that, paste it. And now what is this? This is your get reference. So we'll tell reference underscore the table name. Okay, single quotes, we are going to paste that table name what we have created. It's contacts. Okay, so contacts, and take this table name and paste it. Done. Okay, so guys, there is one change over here. I don't want to repeat this in everything like insert, edit, update. I don't want to call this table. So let's make this to global thing. Okay, so same way as you can just copy this and change this table name over here and make this to the table name contacts. All set. Perfect. So now you can just call this $this of table name. Okay, done. And now once the data is posted, you can check this in if condition. If the data is success, you are going to return and redirect back with the message status, where you will show that contact added successfully, and you are going to redirect back. Wait, I want to redirect back to this contact page. Okay, so this page. So let's get back contact page, else we are going to return at the same page. Okay, contact not added. Okay, and to view the status, let's move to index blade file, use a if condition session where status and if, where you can use h4 session of status. Okay, so let's keep this in a design alert warning. Okay, save it. Get back, and now guys, let's save the data. So let's check the code once again in our contact controller. So everything is fine now. Okay, let's get back. Let's insert with the data with Prakash, phone number. Okay, email ved@gmail.com. click save, and boom, so contact added successfully. Let's see in our Firebase. Perfect guys, so you can see that with Prakash and phone number and its email ID is added. So let's add one more data. So Prakash, some random digit phone number, @gmail.com. click on save. Perfect, so we are getting the message, and you can see guys, second data also has come. Cool. So now guys, we have successfully seen that how to insert the data into our real-time database using Firebase PHP in Laravel. So guys, in this, let's continue how to fetch this Firebase real-time database data in our Laravel application. How to fetch the data from our real-time database and show in our Laravel application using Firebase PHP. So guys, let's get started with it. So first, let's move to our Laravel application at the web route. So web.php, and this is our page guys. So at this route, I want the data to be shown over here. Okay, so let's go to this page. Let's move to this route at index function. So at this index function, you can view this index file. Done. And this is the data, guys. So now over here, let's design a table. Border, table head, table row, table heading, which will be one ID, and the first name and last name, email and phone number. Okay, so phone, and one is for edit, one is for delete. Perfect. So guys, now table body, table row, table data. Okay, so let's use for else. Okay, Control X, and how much? 3 3 6 1 7 column is there, guys. So let's use no record found. Add a call span, that is 7, guys. That's it. And now here your ID will be, so $key of items. So what collections of data you are going to get, that is nothing but your, let's go to contact controller. At this index function we need to call that. So how will you get the data? So for that, guys, you need to move to your real-time database. At the documentation, retrieve data. So let's copy this, copy and paste. Done, guys. So this database we have already initialized, which we have seen while inserting the data. So let's $this of database get reference, and from this, what reference you are going to get? Your table. So my table is here. So $this table name, my table name is contact. Okay, so this contact table name I'll show in my real-time database. So this is the contacts table, guys. Done. And now you are getting the table. So I want to get the values from this table. So what value? I mean to say these values. So these are your data, guys. So you need to get these data. So for that, there is one get value function. So you can see over here also, and you can follow here also. Okay, so let's copy this, guys. Copy and paste at this last get value. Done. So this is your contacts data. Now copy and send it inside a compact function. Contacts, go to your index file. Okay, so this is my index file. At this place of collection, you need to paste contacts as key, where this key all will show your normal auto incremented ID. So these are your keys, guys. So inside these keys you have your data. Okay, so that values inside these keys you will get. So this item, let's take this item and print inside the curly brace $item of your f name. Okay, so why f name? The path, you can see f name, l name, phone and email. Okay, so these column field names you need to call it. Let's copy and paste. L name, next is email, and next is phone, and then, guys, you need to edit and delete. So let's copy and paste and give a tag with edit. Design this button, guys. Button small, button success. Copy and paste. Make this to danger, which this will be a delete button. And one thing we forgot, that is your key. So yep, done. Let's see the output, guys. Refresh. Cool. So guys, you can see the ID and these are the data. So we do not require to show this ID. You can just remove this and give $I. So initialize it PHP end PHP, where $I is equal to 1, we will start it. That's it. Save, refresh. Cool guys, so you can see 1 showing 1 only. Next to give plus over here, that will be auto incremented. Perfect. So 1 and 2. Let's add one more data like Narendra Modi. So some data, Narendra at gmail.com. Save. Okay, so you can see that third data is Narendra Modi, Narendra at gmail.com with the phone number. Perfect guys. So guys, we have seen that how to fetch the data from our real-time database in Laravel. Okay, where now guys we are going to edit and update the data in our real-time database guys. So guys, let's get started. So first let's move to this our contacts, where we have shown this data at this table. So let's move to our application, and at this index file we have this edit button guys, which is over here available. Okay, so now let's create a path where URL open function edit contact slash give dot dollar key. So this key we have getting from this contacts. Okay, so this key means this will throw your this keys. Okay, this is your child's. So those data you will get over here. And yep guys, so let's check it over here, refresh and click on edit. Perfect. So edit contact with the key. Now let's create a route guys. Copy, go to your web.php, create a route using get method, where edit contact / open and close your ID, and move to your controller. So let's move to the same controller, that is contact controller. And now guys, let's move to the edit function. So let's go to contact controller and create a edit function. Move below. So public function with the edit function where you are getting $ID. So this $ID you are getting from your parameter. Okay, let's get back. Return view, where inside my Firebase folder, contact folder, I want a edit blade file. Okay, so let's go resource views Firebase contact. Inside this contact I need a edit.blade.php file, and the form same form we will be using it. So which form I'll show you at this. So we are going to use this add contact form for editing the form. Okay, so let's get back. Control A, Control C and paste it. That's it. Let's change few things. Edit contact, this is the back button, so let's keep the same thing, and update contact. Okay guys, see the output guys first. So get back, let's click on edit. You can see edit contact. Perfect. So now let's get the data of this key or ID. So let's move to our controller, and we will tell $key is equal to your ID. So this ID which you are getting from it, it's a key, and you need to get the data from where? Your database. So let's go to our documentation, and you can, so let's check below. Okay, so we are going to get something like this with the child keys. So let's use this only guys. Let's click on retrieving data. Let's copy this, paste it here, and the reference is our table name. So $this of table name. So this is defined at the top, guys, under our constructor method, and the database you have defined as this $this database. So let's give this database connected, and your table name is also connected, guys. And now you need to get your child keys. So your keys. So what is this key called as? Child key. So here returns your relative path. So let's use this get child function. Get child function. Let's send this key, and then, guys, after checking all this ID, we need to get the values. So you can get the value also by using this get value function. Perfect. So now this is your edit data, where let's pass this in if condition. If it is present like that data, then you will send this data in a compact function. Take this edit data and send it. Else, if ID is wrong, any key child is someone have missed with that. So at that case, you need to tell contact ID not found. That's it. So guys, now let's take this data and go to edit blade file. Let's move, and over here in the input fields we are going to call that value attribute and send that $edit data of what? Your f name. Copy this, paste, done. Let's make it L name, and next was phone, and this is email. So these fields are nothing but your database column fields. Okay, so you can find it over here. Now let's refresh. Perfect, guys. So now let's change and save to update. When we update the data, we need to update with this ID. So first change this name to update, and the route update contact dot $key. So this key from where you'll get from your controller. So let's send that in compact function. So this $key, send that. Done, guys. So now let's see, refresh. So now let's click on update. You'll find that update with the ID. Okay, so now let's create a route, guys, and submit this data. So copy this, go to your web.php, create a route : using put method we are going to update the data. So update contact, where you are sending the ID, that is your key, at this controller. So let's copy this controller, move to the update function. So you're using put method, right? So you need to add that, add method single quote put. I have used capital. Save. Let's get back. Create a update function in your contact controller. Public function update, where you are going to get all the requests. So request means your input field requests. So request, and you are getting a ID also from your parameter URL. Okay, so this ID. Let's go to this update, and now, guys, let's update the data. So guys, let's get back to our documentation, where under this saving data you'll find update specific fields. Okay, so you can use this. Where is it? Here, update data. Okay, so these are your updates. With the URL also you can update, and Okay, so let's use it, guys. Let me just type update function. Okay, so we are over here. Let's get this data, copy and paste it. All set. So first set up your database, guys. So this dot database and your table name $this of your table name. Okay, so this database and table name you get from your constructor method. Okay, table name and database. Perfect. So now inside this update data we need to send all the data. So let me just copy from the post, paste it. So these are your all are your requests, this form request. Okay, first name, last name, phone and email from the edit method you are going to get using post method. Okay, so this instead of post data, give update data and send here update data. Perfect. And now guys, you need to update with the specific field. So for that case you are going to use concatenate over here and give $key. Okay, so this $key you will get from this $ID. Okay, so this $ID you are getting it and storing into key and sending that table. So this will be my contacts table / with the key. Perfect. Now you can tell response of updated is equal to check in a if condition. If this data is successfully updated, then you can show the message contact updated successfully. Okay, else you can just show contact not updated successfully. Perfect, guys. So now let's test it, guys. Let's refresh once. So from Ved Prakash, I'm going to Ved Prakash N and change this phone number to 666 555 and 44. Let's update and contact updated successfully. So data is updated successfully over here. As you can see that phone number is updated and initial is also added. Okay, so let's see in database. Perfect. So phone number is updated and data also is added. Let's edit this third data. So Narendra Gowda, we will update this. Update. Perfect. From Modi to Gowda it has updated. So guys, we have successfully done how to edit and update the data in our real-time database of Firebase PHP. And now guys, in this we'll be deleting the data. So we are going to delete a specific record from our real-time database using PHP Firebase. So guys, let's get started. So first let's move to this table at this delete button. Let's get back and here is the delete button, guys, and this is our a tag, and we are going to create a route, a URL function where you will tell delete contact. Okay, and give $key. So this key means your that ID, so your child IDs from your contact table. Okay, so let me just show you a demo over here, guys. Refresh. Let's click on delete. Delete contact with the ID. Okay, let's get back and let's copy this route URL and create a route, guys. So we are going to delete with the get method. So one method we will use now, using get method to delete the data /ID, your parameter, and go to your controller. So let's copy the controller, guys, paste, use destroy function inside your contact controller, public function, where function name destroy function. And yep guys, so first let's get back to our documentation, and here delete data. Here is the function guys, so let's copy this. So $this of database, we have given this in our construct method, so let me show you. And the table name we have directly assigned it, so let's take this table name, so $table name. So let's pass this $this of table name dot and give forward slash and give $key. So this key is nothing but your parameter which you send from ID. So let's get this ID from your destroy function, and this destroy function is passing the ID with your route, so this ID. Okay, so that ID we are getting and keeping in a key and creating contact forward slash your key. Okay, and remove this data. Perfect. So now you can tell $deleted data is equal to copy, check in a if condition, else delete data. Let me copy this, paste, contact deleted successfully, and you can just paste this and tell contact not deleted, and let's go back to contacts page. Done guys. So let's see the output. Let's get back, refresh, and let's add one dummy data, dummy some random digit phone number, email, save. Okay, contacts added. Here is the dummy data. Let's see in this the fourth one, which is dummy. Okay, let's delete this guys, delete. Perfect. So contact deleted successfully. Let's see in our Firebase. Perfect guys, so that fourth data is not there. Done. And this was one method guys. You can just create in another method also using delete function. Let me just comment this and minimize this sidebar. Just add a form tag and create one submit button. Use the same class. This will be the delete button. Type is equal to submit. Method is equal to post, and the same URL you are going to take it. So no changes from the URL. And here you are going to send, if you are sending a request, means you have to send a form, CSRF token, and the method you are going to use is delete method. Okay, so this was the thing guys which I wanted to explain to create the delete route. So let's copy and paste. We are not going to use get method, so let's comment that, and we are going to use delete method. Okay, so you're using delete and you're not going to change anything in this and neither in your destroy function. So just changes is happening over here. Okay, under web.php. Save guys, and now let's refresh. Perfect. So now let's add one more data like user 1. So dummy datas. Let's click to save. Okay, so user 1 has come over here. Let's click to delete him, and perfect. So you can see contact deleted successfully and the data is deleted guys. So guys, we have successfully done how to delete the data from our real-time database in PHP Firebase Laravel. So guys, in this we are going to learn how to get the total number of records entered or inserted inside our real-time database and show them. Okay, so guys, let's get started with it. So first, let's go to this contact list over here. Okay, so let's type total colon and just leave it blank. Refresh. So we will show that number of data is inserted over here is 3. Okay, so guys, for that you need to go to this controller first. Let's move to web. This is your contact at the controller index function. Here it is. Okay, so the number of data inserted inside this table we need to get. So let's tell total contacts is equal to get that data, you need to go to your real-time documentation Firebase, where we'll tell database retrieving it. Okay, let's use the same thing, guys. Let's get back, paste, uncomment, and database configuration, let's give the same way, and then reference is $table name. So let's give $this table name, and to get the total number of record you need to use this get snapshot. Paste. Why we are using this get snapshot, I'll just show you. Okay, so here number of children, copy this, so this will check of this snapshot. Okay, children function, so this is total contacts. Let's send that in a compact variable, compact function. So let's copy this and go back to your blade file, open and close curly brace, just paste that total contacts, $total contacts, save. Now refresh. Perfect. So you can see, guys, 3 data is there. Let's add one more data called Varun Govind. So some data, varun@gmail.com, save, and you can see the data is 4, guys. So 4 record is shown over here, total is 4. So guys, in this video that's it, and let's continue in next video with the new topic of PHP Laravel Firebase. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.